Welcome, Synthesis AI Studio Review. Review Synthesis AI Studio. This is YouTube product reviews, and it's been a while since I've done a review. The reason is basically most of the stuff out there is junk, and so I don't review everything that comes out. I only review products that I use or that I would purchase directly because the product is something valuable. And so I just have made it a habit to not really do much in the way of reviews because most of the stuff is junk. But this is totally different. I picked it up the other day and I just love it. It is so easy to use. Synthesis AI Studio has three parts to it, and we're actually in the office here. You have the AI voices, you have the AI humans, text to video. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then we have the AI images. So basically, if you're in the AI voices, we'll go and hit explore here, and that will take you into where we can see all the voices. And we're not going to save a project, but I'm trying to see. It'll let me show all. There we go. You actually have a selection when you get in the voices. You can do your voice types. Now, this is the important part: is you have premium, and then you have ultra lifelike. And I just love the ultra lifelike. They're so good, but I'll get into that a little more in just a minute. You don't really need most of these other selections, but you can have an age selection, a mood, and content. But here's the other one. You can pick a male or female voice. And then outside of that, if you really need to, you can actually pick the languages. If you're not going to do English, you have up to like 140 languages or more. So there's a lot to do there. So you just kind of go through here and select those. We're going to see if we can get out of this temporarily and go back right here. There we go. Because this is my favorite part, is the actual humans. And we're going to hit this little button right here and go over here for a second. You can start, you have to start really with kind of a template, and I usually use a blank background because they've got some built in, and I'll show you what you can do with the blank background. It's really pretty easy, because once you get the blank background in there, you just come over here and hit backgrounds. And you can upload your own background. It can be a video or an image, so you can go either way. I'm going to scroll down here just a second. There we go. And just grab this one so you can see. There we go. We've got our background, and that's our screen right there. So all we have to do now is pick a character, and we'll simply hit this right here, and we've got a selection here. And you really just need to define whether you want a male or female. We're going to go with a male here, and that kind of cuts your selection down, makes it easier. And I'm just going to grab this and slide down to the one I kind of want to use right here. It's a little hard to get this slider to work sometimes. It's so thin here. There we go. This is the guy I want to pick up right here. We'll just click on him and add that. And now you can see you've got him here. He needs to kind of go over here. And you can see wherever you want to place him right there. If you get him too far over here, then he does have arm movements, and they can be cut off when he moves his arm. So you kind of like to keep him in a little bit so that he does have the ability to move his hands around a little bit. So that this is all very natural. They're actually using human actors to do this that were originally in there. But we're going to go ahead and continue with this. And so the next thing you would do, once you've got your character placed where you want him on whatever background you choose, you want to pick a voice. And let's go ahead, and you could upload your own voices, or you can choose from the voices. Now, we were talking about earlier, I really like the ultralight light. You'll see why in just a minute. And so we'll pick that, and then we'll go ahead and pick a gender. I'm going to pick the male, and it will leave you with, they'll all say US, but kind of interesting that some of them do have a bit of an accent. And you'll see, we get here in a second. Did we get past them already? Oh, there he is. Logan is the one I really like. I'll let you hear the sample.
Like many other philosophers who have greatly extended our knowledge of nature.
So you can see the
Galileo
voice is
had a
really pretty
remarkable-
good. And we'll just go ahead and add him in here. And I'll grab some text real quick. Make sure I've got that selected and drop it in here so I can show you what it's like. Now, they will break it up to give you like a 0.1 second, and you can speed up the reading of the text, you can translate it, and you can change the pitch, and you can create longer pauses than 0.1 seconds. So you've got options here to adjust this. And basically, if you hit enter after every one of these, you'll see the pause in here, which really makes it come out very, very natural in it. So once you have this all in here, you kind of need to start at the front. So click on that, and then you simply hit play script. Now, what actually is happening here is the AI is reading your text. And this AI is so smart because it will...
Greetings, fellow virtual voyagers. Prepare to witness news reporting that's sharper than a programmer's wit and juicier than a leaked software update. Now, Isaac, my pun-dareful pal, while your punchlines might tickle like a mischievous bug in the code, news isn't just a playground for giggles. It's a symphony of facts and figures. But don't worry, I'm not here to bore you with a dry recitation of the news. I'm here to entertain you, inform you, and maybe even make you think a little bit. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
So you can see what the AI is actually doing, which is, I think, miles ahead of a lot of the voices you can go out and get at different places. You basically are getting the AI to read the script, and it will create the inflections and the emotions by actually reading the script and understanding it first before it starts doing the actual voiceover work. And then basically, you actually have on this slide up to about a minute of content. You can't go over a minute on each slide, but you can add more slides just by clicking this button here. And as you add slides, you can go up to, with the bundle, we get up to 12 slides. But if you go through the actual funnel, it will be less than that. The link I'm providing you is for the bundle, which would actually give you much more than if you went through the actual funnel. You're going to pay more than 2 times as much if you go through the funnel. And you'll actually get more in the bundle than you could get from buying the whole funnel. So that's what is really cool about this particular offering. But let's see if we can go back here for just a second. Now we do have, that's not where I wanted, but you can see I've got a few projects that I've completed. Over here, we've got what's called AI images. We'll explore that for just a second. What you do is you just simply type in your description, and the AI will generate images for you. Okay, now if you don't like them, you can click on them, delete them, whatever. But it really depends on your prompt, and they also give you the ability to select an image as a starting point. So yes, I'm not sure, but and then you can correct or do more once you've got your image. You can select one of them and work to improve it. You can do painting stuff, and you can do other things with the image. So you're actually getting a image generator in here as well. And there's going to be more other features added in the near future. They're looking to have a custom avatar as well as the images being made into videos. So the images might actually gain the ability to be turned into a short video clip with motion. So there's a lot going on in this particular set of tools. And if you're looking to make video, you're looking to have really, really, really human-like avatars and incredible voices. I'm going to show you, let's see, where did it go? Right here, a video clip. You won't see the character move until you've actually rendered it. But once you get it rendered.
To this test of AI synthesis as a newscast, how am I doing so far? Do you rather like being the centre of attention? What do you think? It is kind of strange having to audition for an AI newscaster.
So you can see the actual characters move and have lifelike motions. They were actually real people at the time that they were made into an avatar, and so you actually get their movements and motions in here, and it makes everything so real. And then the voice is lip sync with the character, and so it makes it perfect. You really don't have any problems with it looking kind of phony or fake or any of that stuff, because the voices are just incredible, and the avatars just lip sync perfectly to them. So it's one of the rare tools out there that if you find a tool like this and you really like making videos, this is a simple, fast, and easy way to make videos without your face being on there, without your voice being on there. And you can use any kind of background. Like I said, you can upload your own backgrounds, so you can have an image or even a video, moving video as a background. And there's just so much you can do with this tool. But the videos are incredibly quick and easy to make. As you saw, you just put a background and do other stuff. And you've got training in here. So there's no end to what you can do with this. But I highly recommend that you take a look at this. And if you're interested, click on the link below the video. AI synthesis, or Synthesis AI, is an incredible tool. And I hope you enjoyed watching this Synthesis AI Studio review Synthesis AI Studio. It's an incredible tool. Click the link below if you're interested. Take a look if you want to pick it up. You can get it as an incredible discount. There will also be a discount code when you click on the link. This is for the bundle deal, which is a much, much cheaper, less than half of what you pay going through the funnel, and you get a more complete set of tools. So you'll get everything that's available. So thanks for watching, and click on the link below. Thanks for watching Synthesis AI Studio Review.